Yeah, I
Okay.
think.
So if you were to give advice to yourself exactly a year ago, or equivalent, if you were to give advice to someone that's just starting out, what would it be?
Okay, so I think like if I was giving advice to somebody else who's starting a business, I'd say watch your outgoings, like have a real audit of your outgoings because and you want to get used to not really paying yourself much.
And you mean personal outgoings, not just business,
Oh
although it's
yeah,
true of
I
both.
mean it's true for both, but personal outgoings, like you can waste so much money. When I never realized how much money I used to waste. Like I would regularly go watch Borough play. I'm missing like live football games. Like I would regularly go watch Borough, and the amount of money I would blast would be shocking, really, when I rack it up over the year. So just reining it in, like it doesn't mean you have to live like a monk. You know what I mean? You can still have a good time, etc., and catch up friends and family when we're allowed to. But I think just those outgoings, because it's been like a major influence in us being able to stay in business, really, and it's really helped us develop. So,
Mm.
yeah, I would just say, just be really frugal and just be really thoughtful of every penny that you spend, especially in those first few years.
No, I think it's cool. I think for me, it's almost where it's talk to lots of people, really put yourself out there, but be very conscious of the time vampires that will suck your time away. They might be well intentioned, they might want to just talk all the time, or maybe their business isn't quite doing as well as they hoped, so that's just how they fill their time. But just being brutally savage with your time is
Yeah,
massively important, just because as an entrepreneur, that's the only thing you've got. And the one thing that almost gets me is that every single day, it almost is what keeps me awake at night. But every single day before I leave, I think, are my customers happy? And have I turned off my Outlook, which I forget? That's what the
yeah,
Bing is. You probably can't hear it, but I can. So I apologize to
ping,
any of the
ping, ping.
listeners. But it's the learning curve. But it's almost, yeah, so being very conscious of your time. And then I think to myself, are my customers happy? Because if they're happy, I don't mind if my personal project takes an extra day longer because they're
Yeah,
arguably funding it. But almost that's a big learning curve for me. That almost would be a big change.